About 2 weeks ago, Another Axiom, the creators of Gorilla Tag, released a new trailer showing off their new game known as Orion Drift. And I haven't seen a single person really post a complete breakdown of the trailer, so I'm going to be doing exactly that today. Please note that everything in this video is subject to change when Orion releases, mainly due to the fact that they are in a really early development stage of the game and plans may change by the time of release. Now that all that's out the way, here's the Orion Drift trailer. First thing we see, the name of the actual lobby. So the lobby is going to be named the Orbital Ring Array, and I'm assuming that's only the main ones, and not the custom ones. Not too sure though. And oh my god, it's so far away from Earth, and it's been traveling for years. That means it's so far away from the Gorilla Tag world. It can't be Gorilla Tag 2, yeah! Alright, so we're finally one frame into the thing, and we already have stuff to talk about. This is crazy. So as you can see, on the kind of bottom side of the screen, there's like this really weird spaceship landing pod looking thing. And what I think that is how you're going to get to actual servers. Because about a year ago, they said that they were trying to not use fast travel. Fast travel, if you didn't know, was basically you just go into a queue and then queue up for a random lobby, then start loading. Yeah, they said they did not want that. And so I'm assuming since that is actually there and the player is leaving out of that pod, I'm assuming that's what's going to transition you from lobby to lobby. Editor, can you zoom in a little bit? A little bit more? Oh my god. They just confirmed official competitive leagues. Oh my god! So I'm assuming what this means is that a lot of the old VRML Echo organizers like Sir Dimwee, Palador, and all of them, I'm assuming all of them are going to be hosting this as well for the official game. Not too sure though. Also, the reason I say that is because now in the Discord, a lot of those old casters for VRML have the Another Axiom role. So maybe they're actually working together to create this absolute banger of a comp league. I can never know. I couldn't tell you. So right here we actually get one of the names for one of the stadiums. The first one being the Plaza Stadium. And I'm assuming that's going to be the one where the most hype is around because, you know, it's at the very front of the lobby. But I'm definitely going to be going towards the back to find some games because those little kids be kind of feisty sometimes, I can't lie. Also, near the far left of the screen, you can see where it says the half-court practice area. This is similar to Echo, and I'm actually really glad they added this because this is actually a really requested thing. And lastly, in this frame, you can see that little sign that's like has a blue ball on it. It looks like somewhat of like a shop, kind of. I'm not too sure because like the ball, it looks a little different. I might be schizo, but it actually, in my opinion, it looks like it could be a shop. Alright, so in this shot in the back, we can kind of see somebody practicing. So this is a quarter arena. Really glad they added this, to be honest, because I was actually really looking forward to like some kind of way to have a private ball. And it's looking like you actually can make your own private ball, unless there's just one public ball in there, not too sure. But you might be able to actually make your own personal disc, kind of like an Echo. We also get to see a really good idea of what the skins are going to look like and how the different chassis are going to look. As you can see, people have different kind of heads. Some people have like rectangle heads, some people have smaller heads, and other people have like flames on their chassis, and others just have kind of like, looks like tiger stripes. But yeah, that actually looks really cool. Now, there's that weird button thing. Not too sure what the frick that does. But I think it'd be pretty cool if there was like polls and you could vote on stuff. I'm like going insane right now, but I'm really thinking here. But I really think that that'd be a good idea to like get community feedback, you know? Cuz like one side has one option of what an update you want and the other one has another option. And you know, that could like determine how the game goes. Now this shot is really interesting because you literally see people flying in zero gravity, but a lot of people are saying that zero gravity isn't done yet. And in the Vegas build, zero gravity was very much done. So I have no idea what this is for. I can't tell you. Alright, so we're getting into the juicy parts. As you can see, we have teams Storm and Cuttlefish. These both have been in the game for a while, or have been known for a while at least. And there are actually other teams that I'll be mentioning later in the video. But yeah, that's just to keep in mind. That's kind of what the whole stadium layout's going to look like.
Pushing forward, options abound, looking for an opportunity. Breaks away.
As you can see, there are people watching the game happening as it's happening. This is crazy. No one's ever done this, I think. I think there was like an app that kind of helped that, but they weren't actually in the game. Like it was an external thing they could only do on PC VR. So it was pretty freaking lame. But now it's real. And it's like, whenever you're famous, you can actually be famous. Also, as you can see, there's some verticality to the maps. They don't have geos like an Echo, so I'm assuming this is what makes up for it. In my opinion, it actually looks pretty sick, I can't lie. But yeah, I can't wait to see how that works in game. There's also this really weird pod looking thing at the end. It kind of reminds me of like those Rocket League like boosters like in the corners of the map. I have no idea what these could be. Maybe it's like a jump boost or something. But other than that, I have literally zero clue as to what this could be. In the middle there's kind of something that looks like it. But like it kind of looks more like a central, like a ball, like a spawn area for the ball whenever someone scores. It's kind of like Echo where, you know, whenever another team scores, that team that got scored on gets the disc. I'm assuming it's the exact same with this game. Could be completely different though, not too sure.
Defense takes the shot. Oh, what a set.
And in this shot, this is actually the first piece of gameplay we've ever seen of this game. And I can't even lie, it looks 10 times cooler when you're actually looking at the gameplay. But anyway, in the far left of the screen, you can see this really big holographic circle. And that's 200% where the ball is going to spawn at the start of each round. In this frame, we also get a kind of good feel about how big the ball is going to be. It's a lot bigger than an Echo, because an Echo is literally just a disc that you held in your hand. Now it seems more like a Rocket League ball, but kind of slimmed down a little bit. But it looks like it moves pretty fluid, and it actually looks like it's a lot of fun to play with.
Only seconds left. Pass across, golden bite, shot, goal!
And just like that, I was correct. My theory of all the old VRML head team working at this game is actually confirmed. Because as you can hear, Sir Dimwee's voice is literally the entire announcer. This is actually so insane.
We've got a new champion!
From this very angle, you can see that there is 4 entire games going on in one server with people watching. Like this is literally revolutionary. This is crazy. Here's a pretty good shot of what the golf district will look like. I have no idea how golf will work, but I'm assuming it's literally just the ball and it's just golf, but with the normal like Orion Drift ball. I know, I'm a genius. Okay, sit down. And oh my god, it's the landing pod thing. I was right, yeah. But for real though, this is genuinely sick, because I think every single district has it, and we're about to see, because they're about to show another district. But I'm pretty sure each district will have a pod thing that you can land on, and that's how you get to each pod. Like that's pretty cool, man. It's pretty cool. And oh my god, it's on the Parkour district too. Let's go. Okay, but like, I might actually be tripping here, because why does that look exactly like the old Echo VR chassis holding a disc? Like, it might actually be the craziest stretch of all time, and it might be copyright, but I actually think this is like an Echo VR chassis. That's honestly like, that's crazy. That's crazy. By the way, in this game, they will have a sliding mechanic. They've just said that they will. And there's literally loop-de-loops of people going and like sliding. So I'm assuming you'll be able to do complete 360s while sliding. So like, yeah, that's actually so crazy. I'm sorry I've been saying this is crazy and this is insane like 20 million times in this video, but I've been waiting a year for this game. Like, cut me some slack, dude. Also, that little wall climb thing confirms that there will be a grabbing mechanic, because as you can see, that guy's like little hand is barely like, you know, it's not on top of the actual climby grab thing. So it looks like there will actually be a way to grab things like an Echo. Also, there's a skate park? Bro, what?
Scrap run countdown. T-minus.
So I'm assuming this is kind of like a Fall Guys type thing. because it's called Scrap Run, and that just kind of sounds like a Walmart version of Fall Guys. So yeah, also you can literally see people running and getting to what seems like a finish line. So this is the Fall Guys mode, guys. I'm sorry. As you can hear, there is like a lady in the background who literally said that like the round would be starting. This is actually really helpful considering I had no idea how they would do this. And it actually looks pretty seamless and pretty good to me. So imagine you're just talking with your friends if you have any, and then you're just like, you know, you're just talking in the parkour district, and then you just hear T minus 5 minutes. Like, that's sick, bro. That is so cool that there's not actual cues. There's just like times when games start. That's sick. Alrighty. Here's the part everyone's been talking about. I don't think anybody understands what this is, so I'm gonna say what I think it is, alright? There is a level editor in the thing. I think this is the level editor because whenever it zooms out, it looks like what a level editor would look like. Like, it kind of looks like just an exoskeleton of a map. And I seriously think this is the level editor. And a lot of people are like, no, this means that they're working on 0G. But they already had 0G working a year ago. I don't think they would be still working on it to this day. So I think there's probably going to be an option in the level editor to make your level 0G. But other than that, yeah, I'm pretty sure they're like completely done with 0G already. Whenever they zoom out, you can see that you'll be able to see other stations in like while you're in a station. So I'm thinking, so you remember the pods? I'm thinking the pods will like basically fly to where the new station you want to go to, and then you'll like load into that server. It's kind of like how you can still see the gorilla tag maps, but you're not actually in that like map until you walk into it and then join a server. I'm assuming they're gonna have a system like that, but it's gonna be a lot smoother and actually like, you know, animated. And then the last thing to show in this video is the meet, compete, and create thing. What I think that means is, you know, it's a social game, cool. It's a competitive game because, you know, they already showed the official comp things. And then you can create stuff with the level editor. That's basically the main aspect of this game. And in nowhere did it say Gorilla Tag. So I promise if you say this is Gorilla Tag 2, I'm gonna like do ungodly things to your house. That's all I got for y'all today. If you want to talk to me or just ask questions in the Orion Drift Discord, you can join that link in the description. And if you want to subscribe to one of my other cool friends who I've kind of, you know, been inspired by to make videos again, go follow him. He's on the screen right now. And other than that, I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.